Hello. So in this one, I'm gonna do the return of senders. I'm gonna just go because I just did the video and I was talking about the courthouse, the Bronx Supreme Courthouse, and that video is like 50 minutes long. It's just me talking. You can just set the phone down and just listen to it. It's like, oh my God, because it's just talking about what is happening. I'm in the same spot. I didn't move. I didn't do nothing crazy. I didn't do nothing crazy. I was just talking about what was going on. But in this video, I'm gonna do the return of senders. I do the return of senders every day. The sole purpose of doing the return of sender is to return energy back to wherever it's coming from. And I use my splash. I use my splash. I spray it all the time because it repels negative energy. It just repels it away from me. It's like it's just out of here, and I'm gonna just go forward with the return of sender. It's not a lot of work to do a return of sender. All you need is a tea light. That's all you need is a tea light to do the return of sender. You can get any kind of tea light that you like. What is the main part of making a return of sender is carving in it. When you carve in it, you write the words return to sender. 3 words, return to sender. That's what makes a return to sender is you carving in it return to sender. When you write return to sender, it's just returning all that energy back to whoever put it out there. That's all that happens. All that energy, all that work, you can never prove it. But it's like, we got to protect ourselves. I will never know who does the work because the people that do the work, they laugh and they smiling in your face like they didn't do nothing, but they did all this stuff. Then they're laughing and playing like they didn't do nothing. Like, oh my God, like what? Yeah, that's how they do. But it's like you gotta be smarter than them. It's like you don't let nobody play with you. Don't let nobody play with you. Pay attention to what's happening, but pay attention to what's happening to them. Why they got all these problems. You know? It's crazy. But the return of sender. I don't know if you saw what I did. I just wrote in it, return to sender. Return to sender. It's 3 words. I just carved return to sender in there. And I am gonna put the black salt in there. I'm gonna put the black salt. The black salt, it burns, it banishes, it repels negative energy. I like to put the black salt in there. I like to put it because I know what is the function of the black salt. The black salt is to remove the negative energy. Like you can't come over here. So I always include it, but you don't have to. You don't have to include the black salt. The black salt, it just eliminates evil. I put black salt on my window, it's on my door. It's like, so no evil can come here. I'm going to just light it and I'm going to just go. It's very good to use in a return to sender candle because people do evil and it's like, you can't prove it. And it's just like, you know what? I'm just remove it from myself. It's return asunder. Return asunder. It's just returning all that energy back to whoever put it out there. It's like, it did not have to be this way, but they chose for it to be this way. It's like we could have been friends, like we could have been whatever we could have been. We could have been, but that shit, I'm gonna cleanse my energy, I'm gonna cleanse my space, I'm gonna cleanse my home and I am going to do a return asunder. And it's like whatever happens to whoever's doing the work, it just happens to them. I don't do negative work on anyone because I think about my children. I think about my future. It's like, I don't want to be fucked up. I don't want to be fucked up. I'm going to have a good life. I'm going to have a good future. I'm going to have everything I always ever wanted in my life. And it's going to come to me. I will never try to sabotage another person and then think that I'm gonna have a good life. No, you doing things to hurt another person, you curse yourself, you make your own life hard, and it's just like, oh my God. And the other person, they just get better. They grow, they heal, they evolve, they get better, they get stronger. The black magic doesn't work on them. You know, they keep doing this shit. And it just gets worse for them. The backfires get worse for them. And you can't help them, you can't save them. It's just like, damn, you just leave them alone and mind your business and have a good day. I'm gonna have a good day. New York City, always leave with love. Bye.